Let's start our specific section.
Good evening, all. We will start in 2 minutes. Bhupathy, sir?
Yes, sir, I am waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today, I think we have a demonstration of Python for data analytics, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Yeah.
Whether the candidate has to prepare any, so install any software like yesterday?
No, sir. Actually, it is today we are going to handle that Anaconda Python. So it will take some more time. Suppose if anyone having that working with laptop means just please install that Anaconda Python. It's maybe 350 MB something like that. It is easy one to install that.
Can you please share the link in chat box?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Because we have not informed the candidates in advance. Anyway, we can. They can do it within 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. No.
Okay. So warmest welcome to all. For the past 3 days, we have been exploring the possibilities of data science. Our respected faculty resource person, Bhupathy sir, has done excellent. There is no other words to explain the performance of his expertise, sharing with the candidates. So today we have a special guest. Before introducing the special guest, we all know that today is the validation section. BOOPATHY sir, can you brief the previous days in 1 or 2 minutes and
Sure.
what we are planning to do today's session, because it will be a great information to the chief guest.
Okay, sir.
So
Sure, sir.
he can talk few words on that matter. Okay.
Sure,
Please,
sir.
sir.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. So, today is the final day. That means the final session. We are going to discuss about that data science. But in this previous session, first of all, I have to just go backward to discuss about that. So, still we have to discuss about that. So, what's meant by data science? What are the applications of depend upon data science? Something like that. As well as what are the job roles are nowadays available in current technologies? What are the in current scenarios? What are the data science roles are available? Sorry, what are the jobs are based upon data science? Something like that. As well as, so what are the companies? So nowadays, what are the big start companies are using that data science? Something like that. So after that, we discussed about the machine learning. So what's machine learning? Like that. So what are the algorithms is consist of machine learning? So what are the types and what are the categories? Something like that. So after that, we discussed about that the data sets also. So what is meant by supervised data, as well as what's meant by unsupervised data, something like that. Then most importantly, we discussed about that. In which scenario or which environment, just we have to choose which one algorithm. Okay. So always, if you go to develop on data science application, means always just we have to consider the first of all the domain, because the various domains are available nowadays. The first one is a healthcare, then e-commerce, then gaming, sports, entertainment, something like that. Okay, so in this scenario, first of all, just you have to actually the machine learning algorithms. Okay. Just we have to consider this three things while we are going to develop the data science applications. First one is our domain, which one domain we have to go in choosing that. So the next one is machine learning algorithms. Third one is data sets. Okay, so these are the first of all, just we have to consider these things in this scenario. Okay, so after that, so whatever may be, as well as we discussed about that, the type of machine learning algorithms, supervised and unsupervised. So even though here, just if you can able to apply that supervised algorithms in that label data only, there is a condition. But even though in data science there is a one concept, there is no free lunch concept. Okay, so in the there is no free lunch concept. There is a no free lunch concept.
Please mute. JIBIN sir, please note it.
Yes, sir.
There is a no free lunch concept. That means we can able to apply any one machine learning algorithm in any data set. But even though here we can't able to, just first of all, just have to find out which one, which combination are given the satisfied output. That means expected output, otherwise the predicted output. Okay, these are main thing we have to consider here. So always while we are developing your data science application, be very careful while we are choosing the data sets as well as choosing that machine learning algorithm. It is main things here. But so data science as well as data machine learning is not that means it's not difficult to learn. Okay, so nowadays the various companies are using that data science application. They are developing the data science applications. They are using the data science concept, something like that. For example, lots of companies are the Google, they are using Netflix, they are using something that these are the big companies nowadays they are using. So okay, so I think it's enough. We discussed the previous 3 sessions. We discussed about these things. As well as we done in yesterday on real-time example, how we have to develop the data science application using user interface design. That means Nowadays, various tools are available to develop the data science application, like that Reality, the Rapid Miner, NIME software, Vega tools, something like that. Okay, so yesterday we done that, develop the data science application with the help of the NIME software. Okay, so today we are going to do that the same thing, the hands-on training with Anaconda Python. Okay, so the yesterday is a user interface design, because we have to trap and drag that. If you want to download the data sets, just you have to drop the one node and place it. Then we have to execute that. Suppose if you want to import any one machine learning algorithm, just we have to get it some node from that. Everything is available in that defaultly in that NIME software. Just you have to track and tablet. But nowadays, in today's session, it's not like that. Okay, we are going to apply that each and every coding to execute that corresponding process. Okay, so if you are the beginners, means something you can able to feel difficult. Okay, so even though we are going to I have to give the codings, I have to demonstrate everything and give the clear explanation. So what is the step by step? I give the clear explanation. Okay, so you don't worry about that. So what we are going to do that. Apart from that, always have to consider one thing. Sometimes if you want to have interest to become the data science engineer or scientist, means always you have to consider about that, develop the Python language. Okay, so nowadays the Python language is used by the Google company, Netflix company, Facebook. Okay, so everyone big companies, MNC level 5 companies, they are using that Python programming, Python language for develop the data science as well as machine learning algorithms. Okay, so my requestation, everyone, please, suppose if you have interest to become that data science, just you have to learn that Python programming as well as R programming. Apart from that, in the last session we discussed everything about it. Okay, so what are the knowledge? That means what are the brief knowledge we should know to become that data science engineer, something like. Just you have to follow that rules. So this is still now we discuss about these things. Okay, so today we are going to do the hands-on training with the use of the Python programming, Anaconda Pythons with the Jupyter environment. So please, I request to everyone, please keep the eyes here. Bye. So in this session, we have to execute two hands-on training. The first one is data pre-processing. Okay, so we done it yesterday, data pre-processing as well as execute the t-century algorithm for classification. So today, like that. First of all, just we have to do some data pre-processing in data set. Okay, like that. Second one, just we have to execute that same classification algorithm, but linear regression. Okay, linear regression or logistic regression, someone algorithms, because it's algorithms used for that classification. Once again, I remind you. So what's meant by classification? What's my clustering? So what is my regression? Okay, classification means the corresponding expected output is yes or no, or true or false, something like that. Just you have to classify one thing. Okay, suppose somebody writes the question in front of you, means, are you passed this exam? Means, yeah, I passed it. That is, yeah. Otherwise, no. This is called that classification. Clustering means just we have to divide the variables or divide the objects into the group of objects. So that means just you have to make the different groups based upon some condition, which is called that.
Bhupathy sir.
Yes, sir. Please.
Sorry to interrupt you, because that time our chief guest has joined. Actually, sure, he's connecting from Saudi Arabia. So sure, unfortunately, he has got disconnected. Now he is in. Okay. Shall I call him for a inaugural address of the validatory program today? Welcome our chief guest, Dr. Anvarmin Chelat, respected Principal Abdul NASAR KAIPANCHERRY. Today we are entering to the final day of data science webinar. Actually, today's session, we have got a special guest. I am very pleased to introduce him. The participant and even Bhupathy sir may think that I can say in Malayalam, like പോലീസുകാർക്ക് ഈ വെബിനാറിൽ എന്തുണ്ട് കാര്യം എന്ന ഒരു വാക്കിനെ അനർത്ഥമാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് ആണ് നമ്മളോട് ഇന്ന് സംസാരിക്കുന്ന ഡോക്ടർ അൻവർ അമീൻ ചെലാട്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം 7 രാജ്യങ്ങളിലായി 80ഓളം ഹൈപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റ് ചെയിനുകൾ നടത്തുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥാപനത്തിന്റെ മാനേജിംഗ് ഡയറക്ടറാണ്. Is the managing director to Regency Group for corporate management. Their primary business is retail outlets, retail hypermarket, supermarket in Dubai, Oman, Kuwait, India, China, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, etc. Around 6,500 staff members are employing in their retail hypermarkets. Now they are planning to extend their wings to some of the African countries, Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia, etc. The important fact is that he's into this hypermarket business for the past 25 years. So our dear participants may think that what is the need of addressing that kind of a person. Actually, he is one of our former faculty member of our college. He has done his computer science graduation in around 30 years back. After that, he entered into his passionate business. Now he is addressing a lot of business concerns spread over the world. Last year, during COVID, he has acquired a prominent data analytics company. They are serving for the worldwide requirement of various corporate companies, and it is situated at Kochi Info Park. And he is also the founder of a data analytics company as his own called ZI Labs. Around 50 regular employees are working exclusively on data analytics. He is the director of Aster Healthcare Limited. They are having a lot of worldwide operation in steel processing plants. He has got the PhD in data analytics, retail data analytics, and within a month he's starting the biggest battery recycling plant in UAE called Dubat. In addition to all these business initiatives, he is the president of Kerala State Athletic Association, Government of Kerala. And also, he is the nominated vice president of Athletic Federation of India since 2022. So these are all the flavors I can use to introduce him. I think he is searching more than 100 data analytics specialists to his company. His company involve data analytics business, and they are doing data analytics for their own company, as well as they are developed a exclusive product for retail data analytics. So, dear Amin sir, we are conducting a 4 days webinar on that exclusively on data analytics. Our chief faculty resource person is from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and he is taking hard work to associate with us for this 4-day webinar. So in your perspective, I think today's participant, around 70 participants are here. They belongs to different polytechnics, engineering colleges, and arts and science colleges throughout Kerala. So with your experience in retail business as well as in data analytics, you please speak few words about the volume of business happening or the current trend in data analytics as well as in your business. Please, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Respected resource person, BOOPATHY PANDI, CTO, Monzha, the organizers, respected MUSFIR, and my colleague, Mohammed Ziyad, and my teacher and the principal of Siri Sahib Memorial Polytechnic, Tirur, ABDUL KAIPANCHERRY, and dear friends. As mentioned by our resource person, Mr. BOOPATHY PANDI and Mohammed Ziyad, from the last 3 days, this webinar being conducting on behalf of Monzha Research Labs and Infinio Technology Solutions and lead ventures under Computer Engineering Association Department of Computer Engineering, SSM Polytechnic, Tirur, MES College, Marampally, Meta Valley, TBI, Kochi. First of all, I would like to appreciate and congratulate the team behind this effort by understanding the importance of data analytics in the future upcoming world. They did a wonderful job. As we know, this is the last day for this 4-day session. It may inspire and give some light to the participants of this webinar into the data analytics. Everyone may explain about the importance of data analytics in very detail. I don't want to repeat these matters again. As we are aware, within a span of 15 days, 15 years, most of the studies in the world saying that around 40% of the job opportunities may be vanished from this earth due to the mechanization, the influence of AI, automation. Everything may take off this 40% of the job opportunities from this world. Some studies are there. What is the remedy for this? Only remedy is that we have to overcome this with some other alternative knowledge base, like critical thinking, data analysis, crisis management, moral thought process, organizing capacity. All these sort of things can't be replaced by machine. Out of this, data analytics is having a very big role for the future job market. We know that always our existing education system, in our examinations, I'm not criticizing the entire education system, but when compared with the developed countries, our answers are, for a question, only one answer will be, answers may be wrong. In this system, the thing is that there is no role of thinking and there is no role of discretion to the students. Here in which the mathematical, logical, analytical thinking is missing to the students. I was experiencing in some interviews while doing for some employees. The thing is that most of them are not logical. Not logical due to the curriculum problem, our education problems. When we are taking some other syllabuses like IB, for a question, there will be 4 objective type answers. All the 4 answers may be correct. Out of that, one answer may be very near to the reality. Then there is a discretion opportunities there for the students. The thing is that most of the people, those who are coming from after the studies, either from the engineering discipline or from any other discipline, to experience the analytical skill set, they have to work a lot, work hard. As BOOPATHY sir mentioned over here, I was searching about the BOOPATHY sir LinkedIn before addressing you. In the computer science, he touched all the areas. Most of the areas he's touched himself, even into the networks. I would like to appreciate him and congratulate him for his effort, which is traveling across all the Tamil Nadu professional colleges to induce and inspire the student into this analytical and to this AI field. Thank you, sir. The thing is that your effort is appreciated. Then coming into the analytics, the most important thing I want to emphasize over here is that we have to study about the need of the next world or next century or upcoming years. The thing is that all the ERPs, most of the businesses and organizations are controlled by the ERPs only. Most of the ERPs providing only the descriptive report. Descriptive report in the sense, the report may contain 20 pages or 100 pages or 50 pages with 20 lines in each pages. No managerial staff can determine or conclude a decision with this descriptive report. Instead of that, the analytics through algorithms, they may reach into a prescriptive report or prescriptive decision or prescriptive solution to a problem. Therein which the importance of the analytics we can just feel. For a problem, if there is a precise and specific prescribed solution is given by an analyst from a database or a big data, then for a businessman, for an organization, it is a great relief. Apart from that, if you are going into the predictive reports, instead of prescriptive report, by taking the previous data, previous experience, and previous mode of operation, if you are giving some predictive analysis report to a organization, it will give the quality and value of that organization much, much better than going into the conventional type of descriptive report. Then, to run a business in this competitive world, data analysis and data analytics give a huge role and a big role. And also, I would like to mention one more thing over here. My students, you have to be very, very careful about the subject knowledge. Subject knowledge in the sense, ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് എല്ലാവരും മലയാളികളാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്. സാറില്ലാത്തവരൊക്കെ നമ്മുടെ ഈ സബ്ജക്ട് നോളജിനെ പറ്റി ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന സമയത്ത് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു ധാരണയുണ്ട്. ഏത് സബ്ജക്റ്റ് ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ആ സബ്ജക്റ്റിൽ ഞാൻ അത്യാവശ്യത്തിനത്രം ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്, എനിക്ക് നോളജ് ഉണ്ട് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ബോധ്യം നമ്മുടെ ആളുകൾക്കൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാകാറുണ്ട്. ഇറ്റ് മേ ലീഡ് ഇൻ ടു എ ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട് സിറ്റുവേഷൻ. ഏതൊന്നായിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ആ സബ്ജക്റ്റിൽ ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, ബാക്കി പഠിക്കണം എന്നുള്ളൊരു മനോഭാവം നിങ്ങൾ വളർത്തിയെടുക്കേണ്ടത്. കാരണം ഈ ഡാറ്റ അനലിറ്റിക്സിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും ബേസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു അൽഗോരിതം പൈത്തണിലോ ആറിലോ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിലുള്ള ഒരു അൽഗോരിതമിന്റെ കോഡിങ് പഠിച്ചു എന്നുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു പെർഫെക്റ്റ് ഡാറ്റ അനലിസ്റ്റ് ആക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ല. നിങ്ങളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം എന്താണോ നിങ്ങൾ അനലൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്, ആ അനലൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഡൊമൈൻ്റെ നോളജ് അക്വയർ ചെയ്തതിനു ശേഷം നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു അനലിസ്റ്റ് ആകുകയാണെങ്കിൽ മോർ ഡെപ്തില് കാര്യങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുവാനും അവർക്ക് ഗുണങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കി കൊടുക്കാനും കഴിയും എന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ യാതൊരുവിധ സംശയവുമില്ല. അപ്പൊ അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഏതൊരു ഡൊമൈനിലായി കഴിഞ്ഞാലും ഏത് റീറ്റെയിൽ ആകട്ടെ, ഹോസ്പിറ്റാലിറ്റി ആകട്ടെ, പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ആകട്ടെ, ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയൽ ആകട്ടെ, എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ സെക്ടർ ആകട്ടെ, ഏത് സെക്ടർ ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാലും നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന ഡൊമൈനിലുള്ള ആ ഡൊമൈൻ എക്സ്പെർട്ടി, ഡൊമൈൻ നോളജ് അക്വയർ ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. അല്ലാതെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരുന്ന ഏതെങ്കിലും പാർട്ട് ആൻഡ് പാർട്ടിക്കിൾസ് ഓഫ് എ certain ബിഗ് ആൽഗോരിതത്തിന്റെ ഒരു പാർട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ എഴുതി എന്നുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് ഒരിക്കലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫ്യൂച്ചറിസ്റ്റിക് ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് ഉണ്ടാകുകയില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരാനുള്ള ഒരു ഉപദേശം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന അനലിറ്റിക്സിൽ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന അനലിറ്റിക്സ് ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ മാറ്റിവെക്കുക. നിങ്ങൾ പ്രവർത്തിക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യത്തിൽ വ്യക്തമായ സബ്ജക്ട് നോളജ് അക്വയർ ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ള കാര്യം വളരെ പ്രധാനമായിട്ടൊരു കാര്യമാണ്. ഞാൻ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. ഭൂപതി സാറുടെ പിന്നെ പ്രാക്ടിക്കൽ സെഷൻ നടക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ അതിനു വേണ്ടി വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാണ്. ഞാനൊരു ചെറിയ കഥ പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ ഈ ഒരു പിന്നെ സെഷൻ ഞാൻ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കാം. ഒരു 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 കുറച്ച് മുമ്പ് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ വായിച്ചു പോയ ഒരു ചെറിയ കഥ. ഒരു ഗർത്തം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു വെല്ല് എന്ന് പറയും, ഒരു കിണർ. ആ ഗർത്തത്തിന്റെ ആഴം ഇൻഫിനിറ്റിയാണ്. ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആ ഗർത്തത്തിന് ആഴമില്ല. ആ ഗർത്തത്തിന് മുകളിൽ ഒരു കുട്ടി ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒരു കൊച്ചു കുഞ്ഞ് ഇരുന്നിട്ട് ആ ഗർത്തത്തിലേക്ക് ഒരു കല്ലിടുന്നതാണ്. ആ കല്ലിടുന്ന സമയത്ത് ആ കുട്ടി പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നത് ഈ ഗർത്തത്തിന്റെ ആഴത്തിൽ എത്തിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആ ശബ്ദം കേൾക്കാൻ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ആ കുട്ടി മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് ആ കല്ല് ആ ഗർത്തത്തിന്റെ ആഴത്തിൽ എത്തി എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. അങ്ങനെ ആ കുട്ടി ആ കിണറിന്റെ ആ വെല്ലിന്റെ മുകളിൽ ഇരുന്നു കൊണ്ട് അതിനകത്തേക്ക് ഒരു കല്ല് നിപതിക്കുകയാണ്. ആ കല്ല് ഡ്രോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഏതോ ഒരു സൈഡ് തട്ടിയിട്ട് ആ ഒരു കുട്ടി ഒരു ശബ്ദം കേട്ടു. ആ കുട്ടി മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് ആ കിണറിന്റെ ആ വെല്ലിന്റെ ആ ഗർത്തത്തിന്റെ ആഴത്തിലെത്തി എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. സ്വല്പം ഇന്റർവെൽ ഓഫ് ടൈം കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം ഒരു ശബ്ദം കൂടി കേൾക്കുകയാണ് ആ കുട്ടി. ആ കുട്ടി മനസ്സിലാക്കി, ഞാൻ ആദ്യം കേട്ട ശബ്ദം ആ കിണർ വെല്ലിന്റെ യഥാർത്ഥ ആഴമല്ല, ഡെപ്ത് അല്ല. രണ്ടാമത് കേട്ടതാണ് യഥാർത്ഥ ഡെപ്ത്. ആദ്യം ഏതൊരു സൈഡ് തട്ടിയതാണ്. സെർട്ടൺ ഇന്റർവെല് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഒരു ശബ്ദം കൂടി കേൾക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ആ കുട്ടിക്ക് അറിയില്ല ഇതിന്റെ ആഴം ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ആണ് എന്ന് അറിയില്ല, ചെറിയ കുട്ടിയാണ്. മൂന്നാമത്തെ ശബ്ദം കേട്ടപ്പോൾ കുട്ടി കരുതുന്നത് രണ്ട് ശബ്ദവും എന്താണ്, അതിന്റെ സൈഡ് തട്ടിയതാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ യഥാർത്ഥ ആഴത്തിലെത്തി. ഈ ഒരു പ്രോസസ്സ് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുന്നു. സത്യത്തിൽ സബ്ജക്ട് നോളജിയുടെ കാര്യത്തിൽ ഏത് ഡൊമൈൻ ആകട്ടെ, ഞാനടക്കമുള്ള നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ഈ കുട്ടിയുടെ സ്ഥാനത്താണ് എന്നൊരു ബോധ്യം, ഞാൻ അത്യാവശ്യത്തിനകത്രം സബ്ജക്ട് പഠിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ള ബോധ്യം നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും നിങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിൽ കൊണ്ടുവരണം. ഏതൊരു വിഷയത്തിനും അനന്തമായ നോളജ് ബേസ് ആണുള്ളത്. അപ്പൊ ഡ്രില്ല് ചെയ്ത് ഒരു സബ്ജക്ട് ഡ്രില്ല് ചെയ്ത് സബ്ജക്ട് നോളജ് അക്വയർ ചെയ്ത് എന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ ആ സബ്ജക്റ്റിലേക്ക് മുഴുവനായി എത്തി എന്നുള്ള ബോധ്യം വരുമ്പോഴൊക്കെ ഈ ഗർത്തത്തിന്റെ ആഴം ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ആണ് എന്ന് അറിയാതെ മുകളിൽ ഇരുന്ന് കല്ല് ഡ്രോപ്പ് ചെയ്തപ്പോ ഓരോ ശബ്ദവും അതിന്റെ ആഴമാണ് 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 എന്ന് കരുതിയ ഒരു കുട്ടിയെ പോലെയാണ് ഞാൻ എന്ന ഒരു ബോധ്യം നമുക്കുണ്ടാകണമെന്ന് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളോട് എല്ലാവരോടും ഉപദേശിക്കുകയാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ ഈ വെബിനാറിൽ പങ്കെടുത്ത ആളുകൾക്കൊക്കെ ഈ ഡാറ്റ അനലിറ്റിക്സ് രംഗത്തേക്ക് വരാനും അതേപോലെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഭാവിയിലുള്ള കരിയർ അതിൽ മെച്ചപ്പെടുത്താനും കഴിയുമാറാകട്ടെ എന്ന് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായി ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഇതിവിടെ സംഘടിപ്പിച്ച സംഘാടകർക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട്, എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഭൂപതി സാർക്കുടെ ഈ ഒരു എഫേർട്ടിന് എല്ലാവിധ ഭാവുകങ്ങളും ആശംസകളും നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഈ വാലിഡിറ്റി ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഇവിടെ ഉദ്ഘാടനം ചെയ്ത് അറിയിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നന്ദി. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
Thank you very much, sir. Awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very good advice. Really thought provoking. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഏകദേശം 30 വർഷം മുമ്പ് ഇന്നത്തെ ഒറാക്കിളോ പൈത്തണോ ഒന്നും ഇല്ലാത്ത കാലത്ത് DBase 3+ എന്ന ഒരു ഡാറ്റാബേസ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ടൂൾ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് അന്നത്തെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ SQL-ന്റെ ബാലപാഠങ്ങൾ പഠിപ്പിച്ചിരുന്ന ഒരു അധ്യാപകൻ തീർത്തും ഒരു ലോകം കീഴടക്കിയ ബിസിനസ്സുകാരനായിട്ട് മാറിയപ്പോഴും അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ആ അധ്യാപകന്റെ ആ ഒരു റോൾ ഇപ്പോഴും അദ്ദേഹത്തിനെ ഗവേൺ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും താങ്കളുടെ ഉപദേശ നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങൾ ഒരു മാർഗ നിർദ്ദേശം തന്നെയായിരിക്കും സർ. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച്. വിത്ത് ദ പെർമിഷൻ ഓഫ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ, I hand over the session to Bhupathy sir for starting the technical session because the student participants are eagerly waiting for the session. Thank you, dear Amin sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, sir. So thank you everyone here. So this is our last session. So even though just once again I have to thank, first of all, I should thank our inaugural address chief guest, Dr. Anwar Amin Chavalet, that is a managing director of Regency Group, Dubai. As well as I would like thank to Mr. Abdul Nasser, the principal of SSM College, Tirur. Thank you, sir. Next of all, just I would like to thank Mr. Mohammed Ziyad, SSMI Hub. I would like to thank you, sir. Thank you once again. So finally, just I would like to thank Mr. JIBIN, the director of Infinio Technology Solutions. So thank you, sir. Okay, so now let's go for the last session. It's a hands-on training with Python. Okay. Before that, just I have to share my entire screen. Please, just you have to watch it. Okay. I have to show step by step. Just I have to show that writing the coding. Okay. Just I have to copy and paste the coding because due to the today we does not have the due to the lack of time. Just I have to. But even though I have to explain one by step by step. Okay. Yeah. This is please wait. Okay. Suppose in previous day, once again I have to repeat that. In previous day we discussed it. Just we done that hands-on training with NIME software. It is a user-friendly software. Okay. So whatever may be, just we have to drag and drop it and execute the conditions, and we will get it applications. Okay. But here, okay. So here we are going to using Anaconda Python. Okay. So here just you have to write some questions, sir. Which one we have to using Python or Anaconda Python? Okay, if you are using that Python means it is like that, we can use it, no problem. So the Anaconda Python is a little bit different from Python because the Anaconda Python it is it's like that user model, okay, user friendly model. Okay, so in the Anaconda Python you can pick anyone. Maybe you have to work with Spider, you have to work with Jupyter, something like that. Okay. So my requestation, my advice means, suppose if you are the new face for this data science or you are new face for the Python means, just you have to use with Anaconda Python. Okay, then only you can able to learn very easily with the help of the Anaconda Python. So my requestation, please just you have to install the Anaconda Python for if you are beginners. Okay, okay. So now let's go for that. I already installed that Anaconda Python in my laptop. Okay, so here we are going to choosing this Jupyter notebook. Okay, so with the help of the Jupyter notebook, we will execute one by one. First of all, we are going to execute that data pre-processing with the help of that Python coding. Next one is we have to execute that classification algorithm with the help of that Python program. Okay, now just I have to launch this one. So already I launched it because launched that corresponding Jupyter notebook. If you launch means you will get it this type of framework. Okay. So once I can repeat you, if you launch this Jupyter notebook means you will get it this type of framework. Okay. So in this framework, if you want to create the new one, okay, suppose you are the beginner, so you does not able to see that. So that's why once I can repeat you, okay, just you got it this like the framework. If you want to create the new notebook means just you go to the right side, the new button is available, just click it. Okay. Yeah. The Python 3 iKernel, just you have to click it. You got it. Yeah, it will take some more time. Yeah, it's now only loading. Yeah, so we got it. Yeah, we got it. New one Jupyter based framework to execute our data science pre-processing. Okay, so this is okay. So now before we start our hands-on training, just I have to give some outline about the Python programming. Okay, so the Python program is a high-level language. It is generally it is used for general purpose. Okay, so nowadays once again, just I have to convey that. So nowadays, the Facebook company, then Google, Netflix, Instagram, Dropbox. So those companies are using that Python programming for their application development. Okay. So the Google is one. You know that what about the which one big one companies have Google, the Netflix. Okay. Just nowadays we are using the Netflix for our entertainment. It is entertainment sector. Netflix and Instagram, Dropbox. Okay. So these are the they are using the Python programming. And one more thing, so what's the use, why we have to use in that Python programming? That means with the help of that Python, we can use in that Python programming artificial intelligence, then machine learning, data analytics, then web development, as well as SEO, that is like the digital marketing, search engine optimization. Okay. Apart from that, we can able to using the Python in blockchain as well as and home automation is finally the automation sectors. Okay, so automation sector means it is come for the electrical or EC, something like that. Okay, so these are we have to develop, we can able to use this Python programming in these sectors also. Okay, I think it's enough for your Python introduction. Okay, now we go for that data science, data pre-processing. Okay, so what we done exactly in previous day, so we are going to do that in this section. Okay, in this if you want to work with Python environments, we should aware about some libraries. Okay, I have to show you, just minute. So what are the libraries are nowadays available? We are going to work with in Python libraries. Just I have to show you. Yeah. So these are libraries. If you want to work with Python programming, just you have to know at least some basic concepts about these libraries. Okay. So the NumPy, this is one of the library. Then Pandas, Scikit-learn, then Matplotlib, JIBIN, Keras, then TensorFlow, then TensorFlow. Okay, just you have to omit that AWS. Okay, it's not the thing. So these are the Python libraries. You should have at least some basic knowledge. Okay, so every one library is given there some corresponding actions while we are working with Python programming. So I will explain one by just I give the some outlines one by one. After that, while we are doing the hands-on training. Okay, next I come to that corresponding that Jupyter. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to so here the NumPy and Pandas. Okay, so both are them. What's the use of the NumPy and Python means? Because always in our programming, not only in our programming, so always you are dealing with if you are working with any one application or any one program means corresponding that program is consist of that mathematical calculations and algorithms and deal with data frames. Okay, datas. The first one is the Pandas library. Okay, the Pandas library is always dealing with our data framework. That means we have to import the data, we have to deal the data, just we have to change the data, some for this purpose and data manipulation. So for this purpose, the Python program using the Pandas library. First thing. The second one is NumPy. So the NumPy means we have to suppose if you want to create that array and 3-dimensional arrays or mathematical function. Suppose sometimes you have to do the mathematical function. That means if you want to add or two numbers or if you want to some mathematical calculation in Python environment, at the time just you have to import that NumPy. Okay, so these are the basic outline about it. Have lots of facilities, but just I given the some outline only. Okay, NumPy, Pandas and NumPy. Okay, then remaining that Scikit-learn and Matplotlib. Okay, first I have to give this. The first one is a Scikit-learn. Okay, so which is used to download our machine learning algorithm. Okay, okay. First of all, here what we have to do the is first we have to download your libraries. Okay, then just after that, then just you have to load that which one data set we are going to use. Okay, then just you have to download the data set. So after that, you have to split partition, divide into two sectors. First one is for partition for that training purpose. Second one is for test purpose. The third one is we have to apply that machine learning algorithm. Okay. Then after that, just we have to give the training, then execute that. Okay. So what we done in yesterday, we are going to exactly done today. We're going to do, execute today. But what's the difference between them means the yesterday just we have to trap and track. Now we are going to do that. Just with the writing, we are going to write that Python coding. Okay. Okay. Now let's start our session with the very easy simples. Okay. So the first one is I am going to download. We are now this first sector. We are going to do some data pre-processing. Okay. So that's why just I have to copy and paste. Okay. Due to lack of time, just I have to copy and paste. Okay. I will explain one by one. Okay. So the first one is the import pandas as PD. That means it is a library. Panda is a library. We have to import here as PD. That means just we have the object name. Okay. Everybody know about that. We have to create object in our C programming, Java programming, C+ programming. Okay. Like that. The panda as a library, we have to import by using this keyword. As we have to give the assign the object as PD. Okay. Like that. We have to import the NumPy library, import that, and assign the object as a NP. Okay, now we have to import that. Okay, how we have to execute here? So here we have the two ways to execute one. The first one is the run button is available. Just you have to click that run. Okay. Suppose if you done any errors means it will show some errors. Okay, but it is go for the next one commanding line. That's why it does not have any error. Okay, and one more option is also available to execute. Like just you have to put it here, shift enter. Okay, there is we are having the two options to execute this command line. Okay, okay. Now we have to download that. That means a library is downloaded, NumPy library and the pandas library. For what purpose? For mathematical purpose, to generate arrays, some manipulation purpose, something like that. Just we download that. Okay. Next one is we have to load the data set. Okay. Just I copy and paste. How to explain. Okay. So here bd.csv, that means PD means a pandas, because here we are going to the data science series. So it is that our data sets drive. Okay, so folder, it is corresponding our pmo.csv data set is located in that data science series folder in F drive. Okay. Okay, so the PD means our pandas, because it consists of data. That's why we have to read it. Okay, so the pandas library will get it the data set from the corresponding this drive. Okay, then okay, so then after that just you have to leave it. Headers equal to none, name equal, just you have to leave it. That means what we do here doing means the name equal to parentheses glucose. That means just we have to assign the column name. Okay, otherwise we have to do something like that also. I will show you for your example. Okay. 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 Now shift enter. Okay. What scan that? F data science PMO header name, something like that. Invalid syntax. I think what happening? Yeah. PMO.csv. Just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so now I execute that. Yeah, so extremely executed. Okay, now we are going to what means first command line we download that two libraries, then we download that our data set with the help of that pandas library, and we have to assign this data set into an object that is a data. Okay, now we have to find out, so what are the attributes are available in the data set. That means what are the data are available in the data set. For that reason, just we have to command it data.info. Okay, I execute that. Yeah, it's showing that. Please, just I execute the data.info. That means it will show the information. The command line will show the what are the informations are available in the corresponding data set. Okay. So actually, it consists of how many columns are there? 0 to 9. That means totally 8 columns there. Okay. 767 rows are there. Okay. there is any null values. Okay, actually it's having it's a first column, it is a second column, it is a ninth column. So totally it's having the 9 columns. Please just you have to get here. Okay, so total 9 columns. Okay, in that first column, okay, it totally is having that 767 total rows, as well as it does not contain any value, so any missing value. That means it does not have the null values, and its data type is a integer 64. It may be an integer or float or string and character, something like that. Okay, so it's showing that entire data, okay, entire list of the data set. Okay, now you can understand. Okay, now after that, now just I go for that. Just previous one I have to this. Okay, now again, that means here I have to indicate these names. Okay, I have to allocate. Just you have to check it. Is any column name is available? No. Okay, so that's why I have to allocate these names manually, just as assign. Okay, first column is a pregnancy, second column is a glucose, third one is a blood pressure, something like just I assign that, manually assign that. Okay, and headers equal to 0, none. Okay, so that means, which means, okay, here 2 types of headers is available. First one is headers equal to 0 or none, or headers equal to 1. That means, so what is the meaning of that line means? If you execute, just wait, I have to execute, then you will see that. So that is the difference there. Okay, again, now I have to go for that. Okay, data.info. Now I go for that. Now see that. Is assigned any column value, column name already we assigned here. Name is equal to frequency, glucose plus sugar. Okay, but here we execute that command data, but here there is no any columns. Okay, that's why just we have to, here we changed it. Okay, suppose we change it as a 1 means executed. Okay, then enter. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, before there does not indicate about the column name, but is indicated. Okay, frequency, glucose, blood sugar, zinc thickness, insulin, like that. But now change it into, again I go for headers equal to 0. Now I execute that. Again I execute. Okay, yeah, suppose 0 or 1 changes. Okay, I think some, yeah, I am not execute correctly, that's why. Okay, so just we go for that. Yeah, that's equal to 1. Okay, so these are the command line. Okay, to find out, suppose if you want to find out the entire details about this corresponding data segments, it is the command line. Okay, then, okay, sir. So just you have to enter the data column. Okay, we got it that 767 rows and 9 columns. Okay, okay, sir, we got it the entire data. But here we have to apply one condition. Sir, I want to find out the first 5 columns. So what is the so what is the command? That means data dot hit in 5. Okay, now we can able to see that first 5 rows of that data set. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So totally 5 rows. Okay, suppose if I change here 15, that means, yeah, 0 to 14. So we can able to see that for the first 5, so first 5 are first 15 columns. Okay, now I change it here 10. Okay, so just here 0 to 9. So we can able to see that what are the particular data set we want. Okay, okay, so now we got it the first 5 or 10 or 15 data set from here. Okay, suppose, sir, I want the last 10 data or last data set, means just you go for that. The command is data dot fail. Okay, just you have to execute this. Yeah, now let's here 767 totally is having that 766 data. Okay, 67 data. Okay, okay, 767, 766, then 765, 64, 63. Okay, the last 5 data. Okay, sir, I want to see that the last 10 data means just you have to enter it 10. Execute this, then you will get it that data.tail. Okay, so we can able to see that the last 10 data. Okay, there is also data pre-processing. So apart from that, data dot describe. What is the function? Just you have to let it see that. So you can able to see that the difference between that previous one, next one. That means previous one command and the next one command. In the previous one command, it shows the only that discrete value only. Okay. So suppose if you are entering that discrete command, that means it is showing the corresponding data sets continuous value. Okay. So in this time, just you have to confuse, sir, what is mean by discrete value, what is by continuous value? The discrete value is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 100. So whatever numbers are in rounded format, okay, 100 or 150 or 147, something like these are the discrete value. Okay, the continuous value means these only 768.0 or 145.6 or 0.9. Okay, these are the continuous variables. So which one numbers are is a rounded format. These are the discrete. Which one letters are it having with integer. Okay, these are the continuous values. Okay, so the discrete command is show you to the entire data with the continuous values. Okay, so this is a command of the one of the command in data processing we are executing. Okay, so after that, if you want to find out the length of that data set means just you have to enter this command. Okay, length data dot index. Okay, just I execute that. Yeah. So how many the rows? 768 data are available in our data set. Okay. As well as once again, I have to show that I have to give some instruction about the previous one command. Please just you have to edit. Okay. So in the first count is indicating how many number of rows available in every column. Okay. The data that description is indicating. The second one is mean. So what is the mean? Is anybody can you able to type in your chat box? What is the mean? Yesterday we discussed that now. Is anybody? Can you able to convey that? What is the mean? We discussed yesterday. Mean, median, mode. Then what's mean bias and variance, something like that. We discussed yesterday. Anyone, please? What's the mean? Mean value. Actually, there is no need to. Yeah, average value. Irfana, yeah, super. The Irfana is conveyed the answer. Average value, super. Yeah. Okay, let's go for here. Okay. Okay. So here, the data dot descript command is show you in it is showing the count. That means in all columns, okay, how many rows are available? That means in all columns consist of 768 data. First one thing. Meanwhile, is showing that average value of the every columns. Okay. The next one is standard deviation. Everybody know about the standard deviation. Okay. It is a variation. Okay. So it is showing the variation and the minimum, which one is a minimum value and which one is a maximum value. Apart from that, it will show the 25% of our 25% of every column's value, then 50% of every column value, and 75% of every column value. Okay. But you clear about, I hope you will clear about that count and mean and the standard deviation, which one is a minimum value and which one is a maximum value. It's enough for you. Okay. So this is a, this is the power of that data discrete command. Okay. Now let's go for that. If you want to find out, okay, if you want to find out our data sets total length means just you have to use that length of data dot index. It's a command. So it is showing that 767 data, 767 rows are available in our data set. Okay. Okay. So next to go for that, how we have to plot our data. Okay. So data dot plot, PLOT plot. Okay. It will take some more time. Please wait. So how you have to, yeah, please. I will maximize this one. Yeah, let's go for later one. Okay, now just see how to do that. Okay. The flat means, okay, now you can able to see that histogram of this, the entire, this histogram is indicating that the for that entire data set. Okay. So moreover, just you have to check it. Okay. So moreover, it consists of 768 data sets. Okay. The data set consists of 9 columns. Okay. That means 9 attributes. First one is frequency, second is glucose, blood sugar, as well as it is indicating that various colors. Okay. The frequency indicates the blue color, I think. Then glucose indicating some, I think some, then blood pressure, light blue or green, something like that. Okay. So diabetic indicating the green, something like that. Okay. So it is indicating that it is shown the histogram for the entire data set. Okay. Okay, sir. Now, okay, we find out the histogram. Then, sir, suppose if I want it, I want the histogram for the particular attribute. That means particular column. Sir, how we have to execute this one? It's nothing but data dot flat y is equal to, suppose which one data we are going to execute, that means BMI. Okay, just enter. Yeah, please wait. Yeah, I think its mouse is not working. Yeah, here you can able to see that this histogram is only show that the BM is valid. Okay. Suppose if you want it, find out the histogram value for that glucose or something. Okay. Or age. Just a minute. Age. Okay. Yeah. This is a particular histogram for our age. Okay. Okay, sir. Just you have to find out. These are the some basic data pre-processing. Okay. Once again, I have to explain that. I have to print off data dot save. Okay. What the reason? Okay. So it will show that the corresponding data dot shape is showing that how much rows are available and how much columns are available. Okay. It is kind of corresponding. This data set consists of 768 rows and 9 columns. Okay. So these are the basic of what I say, data pre-processing. Once again, I have to execute the 2 commands also. Data dot mean. Okay. So it will execute the entire columns, entire attributes. Once again, just you have to ask carefully. So always in our data set, rows are available and columns are available. Okay. Just we have to call the name as, okay. In columns always we have to call the attribute as a column. Okay. Just always we have to call the name as a attribute for the columns. We does not speak about, we does not call about rows and columns, something like that. Okay. Suppose if you want to mention about the column, means just you have to mention about it's a attribute. It's not a column. Professionally in business, it is not a column, it is a attribute. Okay. So actually we are having here 9 attributes. Okay. First one is a frequency, glucose up to diabetics. Okay. So the data dot mean is indicating about, so what is the specific mean of every one attribute. Okay. Okay. Next one is we are going the median. Okay. Data dot median. Okay. BIAN. Yeah. BIAN. Yeah. So these are the median of every one attribute values. Okay. So I think it's enough for your data pre-processing. So these are the pre-processing of data science. Okay. So in previous session yesterday we are using that using that 9 open source software to execute the data science application. But today everything is available in node mode. Okay. Entity mode or node mode. Okay. But here we have to write the coding. Okay. So I hope you got it something clear idea about how we have to deal with Python programming while we are developing the data science application, something like that. Okay, so these are the data pre-processing steps. Okay, next we are going to second one process. We are going to hands-on of the one of that classification algorithm. Okay, just you have to wait it. I will load that once I can. Yeah. Tapping. New notebook, Python. Yeah. Just loading once again. Please wait. Here, so in this hands-on, yesterday we done that use and drop. Okay, here it's not like that. We have to write the coding for each and every execution. Okay, so please wait. I will explain one by one. Okay, this is our new one. Okay, so in this framework, we are going to execute the classification. We are going to develop that. The what we done yesterday, just we have to develop the one data science, one application to find out who are affected with diabetes, like that. Okay, so like that, here also we are going to develop that with the help of the Python program. Okay, so what are the steps we have to follow? In the first step, I just have copy and paste. Just you have to write it. Okay. Please read carefully here. So what I done here means, first of all, I have to import that imported Panda as a PD. That means Pandas as a import library. We import that as well as just we have to call as a PD as a object. That means just we have to allocate an object for that library. Okay. Just you have to omit it. Okay. Just leave it. I will explain that. Then we have to load the data set. That means just we have to import the data set from our drive into here. Okay. Then we have to give the one object name for this data set as a PMA. Okay. So the PMA.cs is the data set name. Okay. So this is the entirely directory of that data set. Okay. Then header is a none. Okay. Then names equal to column names means actually the corresponding this data test does not contain that attributive name. That means column names. Okay. That the data sets consist only columns values only. That means attributes values only, does not contain attributes names. That's why just we have to allocate names equal to column names. Okay, what are the column names are we allocated here? Here, pregnant, glucose, PP, skin, insulin, BMI, pedigree, age, label. Okay, here you have to you will struggle. Okay. Sometimes we will confuse. Okay, sir, actually suppose if attribute name is available, whether the attribute name is available, what we do, just you have to, there is no need to assign column names. Okay, suppose that the corresponding this data set consists of attribute name means there is no need to assign these names. Okay, but in our data set does not contain the attribute names. That's why we have to allocate these names and we have to declare this object here. Okay. Okay. Now I have to execute this one. Okay. There is no any errors. Okay. Let's go for next one. So what we done next one, I have to copy and paste here. I have to explain one by one what's the coding of here. So here, so what we are going to do the means in previous one, just you have to check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, 9 attributes are available. Here, 8 attributes are input variable or independent variable. The last one is a label is here, output variable or a dependent variable. Okay. But here, so what we done in the second step, just we have to consider only 7 attributes only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just we have to omit skin. Okay, because there is no, it's not a one major role. It's not playing the major role while we are executing this operation. Okay, so it means here actually what we discussed yesterday in data cleaning and mining. Suppose if any null values are available, just we have to replace the null values by mean or mode, something like that. Otherwise, just you have to replace that null value or missing value. Okay. As well as we have to consider which attributes are most important to execute this application. Okay. Here we have to choose only 7 attributes are important to execute our application. That's why just we have to omit that skin. Okay. So in this scenario also, you will get it some confliction. Sir, suppose I omitted the 2 or 3. Yeah, it's okay. You can able to omit avoid the 2 or 3 attributes here, but it will affect your result. Okay, you didn't get, you not able to get it your expected output. Okay, that's a problem. So always you have to consider why you are choosing the attribute. Okay, just you have to be careful because so the attribute selection is called as a feature selection. Okay, so in the nowadays the various R&D research and development is focusing on the feature selection. Nowadays various research is going at the COVID-19 data set, then IDS, intrusion detection system, IP intrusion prevention system, cyber security. Lots of R&D is going on in these sectors using that feature selection. Okay, so always be careful while you are choosing that attribute selection. Otherwise, yeah, feature selection, attribute selection, and the feature selection is the same as. Okay, but in businessly, in technically, we have to call as a feature selection. Okay, that's why we have here. I choose only that 7 features. Okay, now we can understand what is mean by attribute and feature. Feature and attribute is the same thing. Okay, I choose the 7 attributes and I divided. Okay, I divided and as well as I selected these 7 attributes and assign as a one object name. Okay, features underscore column is equal to as assign these all values here, feature name. Okay, then I divide into 2 things. First one is here input and second one is here output. Okay, so just you have to look at here label. Labels is also your output or outcome is your output. Okay, so I divided. These are the input file. Here they are going to. I am going to save these values here as a input. So this is going to expect the output. Okay, just I have to execute this one. Let's execute that. There is no any errors. Okay, now I imported that SCL skillet learn. Okay. So what is the this use of what I told you to right now? So what is the use of this one? So what is the use of the pandas, NumPy, skillet learn? And I told you right now. Before that, I told. So anybody have remember that? So what's the use of that? Suppose if you know means, please just see how to answer it through the chat. Right now, just I told you now. We have to using the NumPy, using for some mathematical purpose, pandas for to double the data frame, and skillet learn. It's used for some purpose. I told right now. Is anybody? Okay, so I will convey you. Just have to see that. Okay, so the skillet learn used to download our machine learning algorithms. Okay, machine learning algorithms libraries. Okay, how we have to download these algorithm libraries for our data set like that. If you hereafter we are going to download our machine learning algorithms. Okay, so if you want to execute our algorithm purposely means we have to download these libraries. That's why I have to import sklearn. Okay, it is a machine learning based library. Sorry, machine learning algorithm based libraries. We have to import it and the object as a call is a SL. Okay. So next one is what I'm going to here means. Yeah. So what I executed means from sklearn model selection. That means I have to import. Okay. Train test split. That means now here you have to consider one thing here. In previously what you told, we have to divide that corresponding data set into the 2 partition. First one is for the training, second one was a test. Okay. In previous day, there is a drop and drag available. Just you have to give the number only. Okay, but here everything is a coding mode. Okay, so the corresponding this sentence is the main used for this purpose only. Okay, and so this line is indicating means always, okay, while we are dividing that data set, it's comfortable to 4 parts. First one is a exit train and the exit test, then a Y train, Y test. That means exit train is our independent variable. Okay, exit test our dependent variable. Just a minute, I will show the database. I will divide the data set and explain you. Just a minute. Then only you can able to understand clearly. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's going. Just a minute. Okay, it's not one. I will show you. Okay. Yeah. Now, this is our data set. Okay. But see, it's another one. But I have some example. Okay. Here, we have to, now we are going to divide the data set into 4 things. Okay. First one is like that. Okay. So, these are the, okay, up to, wait, just wait. Okay. Just wait. Okay. So these are that. Okay. So these are that exit train. Okay. That means these values are going to train that our application. Okay. Then this is the exit test. Okay. And the remain actually 80-20 or 70-30. Okay. In this data set, 70% of the data, okay, going to train. That means here, these are the exit train. So these are the exit test. Okay. Then the remaining, okay, the last 20, we can't able to take the particular last 20 or we can choose that. Okay. In the yesterday class, we done that. The first 80 records and the last 20. Otherwise, we have to choose randomly. Randomly means it will choose any data sets. Okay. Any data values. Okay. From the data set. Okay. And the Y train and Y test means like that. Okay. And the remaining 20% is a Y train. The remaining 20 is a Y test. Okay. So this is that. This is the meaning of this line. Okay. Train and test. Okay. So that's why we allocate the exit train, exit test, Y train, Y test. Okay. And exit data value, Y data sets value. The test size equal to 0.25. That means here, the 75% of data set we are going to use for training. Remaining 25% of data we are going to use for the testing purpose. Okay, so that's indicating. You can able to change here 35 or to 30, something like that. Okay, now we have the 25 only. Okay, now I will execute this one. Is any error? There is no error. It's executed successfully. Okay, so still now, what we done, just we have to import that all libraries. What are the libraries are available to execute this data science application? We download that and we download the corresponding data set. Okay. Then we have to assign that X value and Y value. Then we have to assign that, divide that for training purpose and test purpose. Okay. Then what we do? Okay. So next one, we are going to download that which one algorithm we are going to use, which one machine learning algorithm we are going to apply in this data set. Okay, here I download that logistic regression classification algorithm. Okay, classification machine learning algorithm I choosing that. Okay, so we have to import from now. Let's check it here. Logistic regression imported where from sklearn linear model. Okay, so here we have to import that sklearn library. From that sklearn library, we have to import that logistic regression from that sklearn linear model. Okay. Then we have to assign one object for this logistic regression. Okay. Now we execute this. Yeah, it's executed properly. There is no any error because we done the right manner. Okay. Now what we are going to do means, yeah, just a minute. I will explain you what we do. Okay. No problem. Yeah. So, yeah, once I can wait it, I will show you. So, still now here, we import that logistic regression. Okay. Here means Just you have to remember yesterday class. First of all, we have to drop that dysentery practitioner, learner. Okay, first of all, dysentery learner. After that, we put it one another one node is a dysentery practitioner. Okay, so like that. So the corresponding is the entire. Okay, this thing is doing that dysentery practitioner. Okay, that means we are going to apply this logic regression in that data set. Okay, that is a line here. We executed this one. Actually, it's showing some warning message. So the warning message is consist of actually it is a old one version of Jupyter. So it is showing that if you want to use in the new one version means we have to change some coding lines. Okay, so it's a warning message only. That means what they told just it's indicating to us, please change, go for the update version. Okay, so even though it is executed, logic regression is executed, that is applied in our data set. Okay, next go for that. Now we are going to check out our still now data science application developed and machine learning logic regression, machine learning we applied and developed. Now we are going to check out how our system will behave. Okay, while the testing session, how our system will behave. Okay, yeah, it's executed properly. Okay, now we tested. Okay, already we trained here. Okay, up to here. Okay, please hear me. Okay, up to here we have to split the train and test. Okay, here we have to import that logic regression machine learning algorithm. Here we applied it. Okay, so in that X-train Y train means here we have applied logic regression. We have applied it there, applied on that in our data set. In this line we applied testing. Okay, so now we have to find out how our data science, our developed data science application, that means our diabetes prediction, how much it has accuracy. Okay, that's why you have to choose in the law. Okay, yeah, so we got it 80%. That means our system will behave 80% accuracy. That means if you are suppose if you are having the 100 records, you given one by one. Okay, in the 100 records, our system is given the correct answer for 80. It's given the 80 the right decision for correct result for 80 records. It will provide that 20 that is a wrong result. Okay, moreover we got it 80% of our system behave correctly. Okay, the remaining 20% actually is whether it's a right or is a right thing or not. No, always while we are getting that 90%, sorry, 99.9%, 99.9% accuracy, then only we can able to reveal this application for commercial purpose. Still that we have to work again and again. Okay, okay. Now I have to show you once also. I just made which one this I just made. Yeah, I will show you. 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, just made. I will show you. To know about that correlation, confusion matrix. Yesterday we discussed now true negative, true positive, false negative, false positive, something like that. Here we have to find out. Yeah, this is a right coding. This one, yeah, we execute this one. Yes, made. It will running. Of matrix, node, which one is heat map? Yeah, I think it's not due to library process. Okay, that means here we does not import library, even though it having the version difficulties. Okay, yeah, there is a version problem. It is not we can't able to show that. That is not going to be fine. Okay, no problem. Just still now, you can able to see that we got it 80% of 80% accuracy result. That means if you give that 100 records to our application, developed application, it show that it is given that 80 records. That's result. That means given the 80. Given the right answer for 80 records. Okay, the remaining 20 does not provide the 20 wrong. That is, it's provided 20 wrong answers. Okay, this is our accuracy for our system. Okay, sir. But we got it 80%. How we have to improve this one? Like that, what I told yesterday, like that, always you have to concentration on your training datas. Okay. Second one is always just you have to concentration on your machine, which one machine learning algorithm you are going to use. Okay. So again and again, you have to consider, as well as in the in data set also, just you have to concentration on what are the feature selection. That means attribute selection. That means column selection. Okay. Just you have to whether you have to take the right decision. If you take these features, means is it provide the correct application. Okay, like that. So just you have to consider these things before you before you developing your application, some data science application, or after that, if you got it, this type of accuracy means always you have to focus and repeat that again and again. Just you have to modify your consideration and you will get it up to, okay. While when you get it 99.9% accuracy, then only you can able to review your application to the commercial. This is a real thing, a real fact. Otherwise, we can't able to reveal for our commercial purpose. Okay, so this is that hands-on experiment in using the Python programming. But due to that lack of time, just I have to copy and paste. Even though I explained now here, yeah. So this is means here we have to apply that testing. Just whether we have to checking the testing. That is, this line is coding is indicator for the how much score, how much accuracy we got it. Okay, I think it's enough because you are the beginners now. It's enough. I hope you will get it that you will satisfied by this hands-on training. Okay, so if you want any queries, means please raise your hands. Yeah, I am waiting for your queries. Yeah. Does anybody have some clarification? If you have any clarifications or any doubts, please. So what about your feedback about this hands-on training? Because due to the lack of time, I am able to given that more explanation to you. So that's why I given only outline for you. But even though I hope you will got it the clear idea about that, the Python programming, how we have to deal with Python programming while we are developing the data science applications. Please, anybody? Mr. Rabik Abdullah, sir, in real scenario, we will be using similar tools. Sir, actually, while moreover, sir, yeah, of course, if you are using, if you want to develop any one application with the help of the Python programming, you should use these libraries, because the pandas, once again I show that libraries, the NumPy, pandas, sklearn, but the first one thing, pandas used for a data frame, NumPy used for mathematical calculation, the sklearn, matplotlib, cphone. So the sklearn, matplotlib, these are used to data visualizations. Okay, so here we have to drop this one now. Yeah, which one is, yeah, where is the data pre-processing? Yeah, we drop this flat. Okay, the histogram, something like that. For that reason, we have to download this sklearn and matplotlib libraries. Okay, as well as the skilled learn is used also. We have to download the machine learning algorithms. Okay, like that in deep learning. Okay, in deep learning we should import that libraries like Keras, TensorFlow, TensorCode. So these libraries are used to while we are working with deep learning in Python programming. Okay, of course, if you are using that Python programming to develop your data science application, surely you should using that pandas libraries. So then Angel, Alpha, Daniel, can we make pictorial representation of data using these softwares? Yeah, of course. Pictorial means just you have to raise the code. That means we have to do the data visualization. Yeah, for that reason I told you now. Here I have to once again I show that. I think you told about this. Yeah, this bar chart, pie chart, something like that. Okay, you can able to create not only histogram, you can able to create that pie chart, bar chart, whatever maybe you can create it. Okay, so there is I understood like that. That means a pictorial representation. Yeah. Does anybody please? One more thing also in Python programming. Suppose if you are dealing with machine learning algorithm, you have to using some libraries. Suppose if you are dealing with images or videos, means you have to go for some libraries like that, TensorFlow or TensorFlow, something like that. Okay, Keras, these libraries are used for deep learning algorithms. Here you have to struggle with one more doubt also. Sir, what are the machine learning when we have to using that machine learning algorithm, when we have to deal with the machine learning, when we have to deal with the deep learning means, suppose if a data set consists of numerical numbers, categorical numbers, means just you have to there is a scenario to use that machine learning algorithms. Okay, suppose in your data set using that images or videos, something like that, mean you have to deal with deep learning algorithms. Okay, deep learning scenario. I will give that sure, just you have to wait. I will give one more real-time example for the deep learning. So COVID-19 situations. Okay, in previously the doctors not aware about that, how to find out. Okay, how to find out and what are the symptoms are for the COVID-19, something like that, and they does not aware how to treat test patients for the COVID-19 patients. Okay, so after that they will find out, okay, the lungs. Okay, so for that reason, in nowadays currently they are introduced the data science application for find out. That means find out who are affected by COVID-19. Okay, based on using this deep learning concepts. Okay, so what is the working methodology in that COVID-19 situation? COVID-19 patient means they will take the X-ray figure of everyone patients. Okay, then they provide us a input for this data science application. Okay, so nowadays we can able to find out by one person's lungs X-ray whether they affected COVID or not. Okay, so I already developed one data science application to find out that for the COVID-19 situation with the help of that deep learning concepts. Okay, images, suppose if a data set images or videos, sometimes with just they are deep learning concepts. Okay, so Arya, please some Google form, please. I don't know what exactly you are asking about. Arya AM, please send Google form, means I don't know exactly what is the meaning of that. Yeah. So any other clarifications or questions, please? So what is the next to get into DS? Yes, sir. Of course, it's a good one question. Suppose if you please come forward to ask questions and convey. Oh yeah, what's the next step to get into DS means? Just I have to show again this syllabus, entire syllabus. So you have the you will get the knowledge. Okay. So these are the 7 stages or 7 steps you will become the data scientist or analyst, something like that. You have the experience in data collection and store and convert and transformation, then exploratory data, then model build, that means algorithm using, then data visualization. Just see how to omit this model execution, just see how to omit it because it is.
Bhupati sir, are you presenting something? We are not seeing anything. Are you presenting something? No.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. Please, sir.
No, no, no. It is not visible.
Yeah, please, sir. Yeah, please. Yeah. So now.
Not yet. Yes. Ready.
Okay, sir. Sir, Rafiq sir is raised the questions. What about the next step to become go forward for DB means? Sir, always you have to get some basic idea about these first 6 steps. Okay. So what are the resources to collect a data set, data, something like that, and how we have to store, which methodology or which tool we have to using like that. Then have the concept in, knowledge in, how we have to convert the data from one type to another type or one segment to another segment. Then transformation, have the knowledge in transformation. That means unstructured data into the structured data. Then exploratory data, that means a basic data pre-processing. Then model build means machine learning algorithm. Which one machine learning algorithm we have to going for work out, or which one data deep learning algorithm, something like that. Data visualization means just you have to show the visualization. Just now we had a histogram, something like that. Okay. So the last one is model execution. It is working with the AWS. That means how we have to deploy that machine learning in AWS, in cloud. Okay. Seventh one. So always you have to get some basic knowledge from these 6 steps. Okay. So if you want to get it more basic knowledge from this these 6 steps means you have to consider these tools. Okay. So these are that user interface design, free open source free software nowadays available in our available. So the MongoDB is used for that data collection and store. Then SQL Server is used for that data transformation. Then Vega tool, Nime, RabbitMiner, Tableau, something. Okay, just you have to omit it, Tableau. Just you have to consider these things. Vega, Nime, RabbitMiner. So these are used to data pre-processing, model selection, data visualization, something like that. Okay, so you can get it some more idea from this user interface open source softwares. Suppose if you are having the familiar knowledge in Python. Okay. Suppose if you are having the familiar knowledge in Python means just you have to using the Python programming, otherwise Anaconda Python platform. Okay, both are same. Okay, so in that Python you having that, just you have to try to learn about these libraries. Okay, so then only you will become that. Just you can able to enter in data science field. Okay, so this is it's enough. Just you have to get the knowledge in these libraries, because without these libraries we can't go forward. We can't do anything in Python. Okay, so just you have to learn this something from these libraries. And one more thing also, always just we have to consider these steps. Okay, so without these steps we can't do anything. These are the basic steps from beginning to end line. Okay, so they have step-by-step process. In our last 2 sessions also, the yesterday and today also, just we have to execute like this. Okay, step-by-step process. Okay, so any other place, any answers, any questions or any questions? Thank you, sir. Rabi Gupta sir, thank you, sir. So any students, please. So and one more thing also, I give the one more answer for it for Rabi Abdullah sir. Sir, just a minute, you have to wait it. Once again, I will show that PPT. Just a minute, wait. Just will be loading, sir. Just a minute, wait for you. It's an answer for Rabi Abdullah sir's questions. Once again, please. Sir, please wait. It's a loading. Yeah, I will show that. Yeah. So, sir, please, Rabi Abra, sir, please notice this slide. Okay. If you want, if you become that strong data science engineer or scientist, something like that, means you have to learn. Yeah, just you have to get the basic ideas, always some in-depth ideas about from these things. You should have the knowledge in maths and statistics and Excel files, then Python programming. But today's session is we have to work with that Python programming. Okay. In previous days, we have to knowledge in business intelligence. Okay. The data science is not only the data science always is integrated with the business intelligence. That's why we should gather some knowledge from that business intelligence. Okay. So if you want to know about working with the business intelligence, just we should work with the business Tableau software. It is an open source software. Tableau server, Tableau desktop, and Tableau public. Okay, there are 3 versions available. So always you have to try yourself from Tableau desktop. Okay, then go for the Tableau server, then go for Tableau public. Okay, then Power Intelligence. There is also one of the business intelligence software. It's also available for open source. Just you have to try with this thing. Okay, then come for the data preparation and validation. Okay, so the data collection, discovery and profiling, cleansing. That means cleaning, data transformation, data validation. Okay, then experiments, we have to choose the algorithms, machine learning algorithms or deep learning algorithms, something like regression, classification, clustering, something like that. Then, so the last one is just learn. These are the libraries: Panda, NumPy, then PyTorch. So this for using for, so yes, every one library used for some specific purpose. Okay, but today we discussed about Pandas library, NumPy, and Scikit-learn. Okay, we studied three things. Okay, then data storytelling is always also very important. Okay, so this you should gather some knowledge from these areas. You will become that. You will get it a great job in your data science domain. Yeah, please. Is any other questions? Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I am very proud. So, like you, the experienced candidates, like you are participating in this session. I am very thankful. Data structure and data science. Same honor, sir. Actually, data structure means indicating about the structure of data, like that arrays, strings, something like that. Okay, a single array, 2-dimensional array, 3-dimensional array, then trees like the decision trees and hierarchy. That means we studied in our C programming data structure. Okay, so data structure, we have to discuss about the structure of data. Okay, how our system will format our data like that. Okay, nowadays we are showing the 32-bit data, 64 data means just in the storage type, otherwise is a format, data format. Okay, data science is different. That means data science means just we have to extract the data from that some locations. Okay, from that there may be just you have to I give some own explanation. One of the example for a data structure means array, queue and stack. Okay, first in, first out, first in, last out, something like that. Okay, in our self, just you have to arrange some shoes or some shirts, something like that. Okay, that is called data structure. Okay, data science means just you have to pick one set from that stack or from that stack. Just you have to pick one set from that store in your store case. That is called the data science. That means in the data science, we have to use some condition. For example, you are going for interview. Okay, which one set you have to select that? Just you have to choose formal set. Okay, just you have to pick one formal set from that staircase. Okay, here you have to apply that some condition. For that means you are going for interview. Suppose if you're going for any marriage or party means you have to choose some casual sets. Okay, so this based on the data science means it is a technique based upon some conditions. That means we have to extract the data with use of some conditions. Okay, so there is a lots of difference there, data science and data structure. Data structure is indicated about structure of data, but data science is one of the technique. Yeah. Any others, please? Please, any other having the queries, please?
Yeah, I wish to, BOOPATHY sir, I wish to add my version of understanding and thought. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And I request all the participants to debate with me. And BOOPATHY sir will manage as the moderator. I take the words of today's chief guest, Dr. Anvaramin Chelat. നിങ്ങള് ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസിൽ എക്സ്പെർട്ട് ആവാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഇന്ന് ഭൂപതി സാറ് 2 ടൂൾസ് ആണ് നമുക്ക് 2 ദിവസമായിട്ട് ഡെമോൺസ്ട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. നൈം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു ടൂളും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ പൈത്തൺ. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത് ഐ എം എ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ് ആൻഡ് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ്സ്, BE അല്ലെങ്കിൽ BCA, MCA ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ് ആയി. So we have got a formal qualification and we can say that I am a degree holder എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. എന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കുന്നത് ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ട്രെൻഡ് ഏതാണെന്ന് അന്വേഷിച്ച് പോകുമ്പോഴാണ് ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് പഠിച്ചാൽ നല്ല ജോലി ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുക. എന്നിട്ട് ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് പഠിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ്സ് പോവുകയാണ്. പക്ഷെ എന്റെ വ്യൂ, ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് അറ്റ് ഓൾ റിലേറ്റഡ് വിത്ത് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ് ഓർ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് എ ജനറിക് സയൻസ്. ഇപ്പൊ ഇതുവരെ അതിനെ അനലൈസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ ICT ടൂൾസ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത് കൊണ്ട് നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ധരിച്ച് ഭൂരിഭാഗം ആളുകൾ അതിനെ മനസ്സിലാക്കി വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് എ സബ്സെറ്റ് ഓഫ് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ് എന്നാണ്. നത്തിങ് ഡൂയിങ്. അങ്ങനെ ഒന്നുമില്ല എന്നാണ് എന്റെ പേഴ്സണൽ ഒബ്സർവേഷൻ. കാരണം അമീൻ സാർ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. നിങ്ങളൊരു പൈത്തൺ പഠിച്ചു അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നൈം യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പഠിച്ചു. ഈ ടൂൾസും അൽഗോരിതവും ഇന്ന് ഭൂപതി സാർ ഡെമോൺസ്ട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത മീനും മോഡും മീഡിയനും സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ് ഡീവിയേഷനും അങ്ങനെ കുറെ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ ഫംഗ്ഷനുകൾ എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത് ഒരു ഡാറ്റാബേസിൽ നിന്ന് ഡാറ്റ എടുത്ത് കാണിക്കാൻ നമുക്ക് അറിയാം എങ്കിൽ എല്ലാം തികഞ്ഞൊരു ഡാറ്റാ സയന്റിസ്റ്റ് ആവില്ല. നമ്മൾക്ക് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഡൊമൈനെ നമ്മൾ തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കണം. ഇപ്പൊ റീറ്റെയിൽ ഡൊമൈനാണ് നമ്മൾ ഡാറ്റ അനലിസ്റ്റ് ആവാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ടൂൾസിനേക്കാൾ കൂടുതൽ നമുക്ക് ഒരു അനലിറ്റിക്കൽ മൈൻഡും ഡാറ്റകളെ ബൾക്ക് വോളിയം ഓഫ് ഡാറ്റകളെ കയ്യിലെടുത്ത് അമ്മാനമാടാനുള്ള ഒരു ടാലന്റും ടേസ്റ്റും ഉണ്ടാവണം. എങ്കിൽ മാത്രമാണ് നമ്മള് ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഡാറ്റാ സയന്റിസ്റ്റ് ആവാൻ പോകുന്നു എന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. കാരണം ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിൽ ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന എല്ലാ ആളുകളും കമ്പ്യൂട്ടറിൽ കുറെ ടൂൾസ്, പ്രോഗ്രാമിംഗ് ലാംഗ്വേജസ്, ഇപ്പൊ ഈ കുട്ടി ചോദിച്ചതുപോലെ ഡാറ്റാ സ്ട്രക്ചർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ MySQL, ജാവ പ്രോഗ്രാമിംഗ് ഒക്കെ പഠിച്ചു. അത് നമ്മൾ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ് പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ പഠിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ നോക്കൂ, ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു സിവിൽ എഞ്ചിനീയർ എന്താ പഠിക്കുന്നത്? ഇപ്പൊ സിവിൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷന്റെ ബേസിക് ഐഡിയാസ് ആണ്. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ന്യൂ ജനറേഷൻ സിവിൽ എഞ്ചിനീയർ എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഈസ് നോട്ട് അറ്റ് ഓൾ ഡീലിംഗ് വിത്ത് എനി കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ ഡാറ്റ. ഇൻസ്റ്റഡ് ഈസ് യൂസിങ് 101% അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 200% സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ ബേസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ടാണ് അയാളുടെ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് പോകുന്നത്. BIM, Revit എല്ലാം കയ്യിൽ സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ മാത്രം എടുത്ത് ഉപയോഗിച്ചാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളിപ്പോ പഠിക്കുന്നത് പ്രോഗ്രാമിംഗ് ലാംഗ്വേജ് എന്ന് മാത്രം. ഇനി അദ്ദേഹം ഒരു സിവിൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഫീൽഡിലെ ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് ആണ് പഠിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നെങ്കിൽ ഹി ഹാസ് ടു മാസ്റ്റർ ഇൻ ദ റിക്വയർഡ് ഏരിയ. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നതും എന്റെ കാഴ്ചപ്പാടും എല്ലാവരും ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത് പോലെ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസിന്റെ ഒരു സബ്സെറ്റേ അല്ല ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ സൂപ്പർ സെറ്റ് എന്ന് ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കും. നമ്മളൊരു റീറ്റെയിൽ അനലറ്റിക്സിലാണെങ്കിൽ, റീറ്റെയിൽ ബിസിനസ്സിലാണ് ഡാറ്റ സയൻസ് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്നതെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ആ ഡൊമൈൻ പഠിച്ച് അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകും. ഞാനൊരു സിവിൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിന്റെ കുറെ ഡാറ്റ സയൻസ്, ഡാറ്റ മാനേജ്മെന്റ് ആണ് പഠിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നതെങ്കിൽ ആർക്കും ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് ഒരു കോമൺ ബ്രാഞ്ച് ആയിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കോമൺ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഏരിയ ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കണം എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ അഭിപ്രായം. കാരണം ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസിനെ മാറ്റി ചിന്തിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നൊരു ജീവിതം ഇല്ലല്ലോ. കാരണം നമ്മളിപ്പോ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത് ഇപ്പൊ ഈ ഗൂഗിൾ മീറ്റിൽ എത്ര പേര് പങ്കെടുക്കുന്നു, അവരുടെ പ്രൊഫൈൽ എന്താണെന്ന് വരെ ഗൂഗിളിന്റെ കയ്യിൽ ഡാറ്റാബേസിലേക്ക് കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞു. നമ്മൾ ചോദിച്ചപ്പോ റഫീഖ് അബ്ദുള്ള ചോദിച്ച ചോദ്യം വരെ ചിലപ്പോ ഗൂഗിളിന്റെ ഡാറ്റാബേസിൽ കയറി. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ നാളെ ഫേസ്ബുക്കോ ഗൂഗിളോ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കുറെ അഡ്വർടൈസ്മെന്റ് നിങ്ങൾ അറിയാതെ നിങ്ങളിലേക്ക് പമ്പ് ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടേക്കാം. കാരണം ചിലപ്പോൾ ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് കോഴ്സ് പ്രൊവൈഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കുറെ ഏജൻസികളുടെ പേര് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പുഷ് ചെയ്ത് കിട്ടിയേക്കാം. അപ്പൊ ആ തരത്തിൽ കൂടി നമ്മൾ കാണണം എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ അഭിപ്രായം. ഡിബേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. നിങ്ങൾക്കിപ്പോ ഞാൻ ഈ പറഞ്ഞതിനേക്കാൾ കൂടുതൽ ചിന്തിക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾ ഉണ്ടാവും. സംസാരിക്കാം. ഭൂപതി സാർക്ക് അതിനെ മോഡറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം, പ്ലീസ്.
Yes, sir. Of course. Yeah. So I 100% understand about what sir is told. Yeah, of course, I do. One more question also here. I think Angel Alpha Daniel. In third semester, we have DBMS subject. Okay. We study SQL basics. Okay. If we want more knowledge in SQL for become the data analyst, not only in SQL subject. Okay. So
ഞാനൊന്ന് ആഡ് ചെയ്യാം. അതിന്റെ ടെക്നിക്കൽ ഇഷ്യൂ സാറ് ആഡ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ഇന്ന് ഡോക്ടർ അൻവർ അമീൻ ചേലാട്ട് പറഞ്ഞതിൽ ഒരു പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യത്തുമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ കണക്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഇന്ന് ഡാറ്റ അനലിറ്റിക്സ് എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ്? ഒരു ബിസിനസ്സുകാരൻ, അദ്ദേഹം ഒരു വേൾഡിൽ വിവിധ 7 രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ 80ഓളം ഹൈപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റ് നടത്തുന്ന ആളാണ്. ആ ഹൈപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റിൽ ഓരോന്നിലും 3 ലക്ഷം ആളുകൾ ഡെയിലി കയറി ഇറങ്ങുന്നുണ്ട്. അവര് വാങ്ങുന്ന പ്രൊഡക്റ്റിന്റെ ബിഹേവിയർ വരെ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഡാറ്റാ സയന്റിസ്റ്റുകൾ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്നിട്ട് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് ഇന്നൊരു 100 പേജാണ് റിപ്പോർട്ട് കൊടുക്കേണ്ടത്. കാരണം 3 ലക്ഷം കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ്, 1 ലക്ഷം പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് ഉള്ള 5 രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന 80 ഹൈപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റുകളിൽ നിന്ന് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ബിസിനസ് നാളെ ഒരു ബിസിനസ് ഇന്റലിജൻസ് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഈ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഡാറ്റ അനലിസ്റ്റുകൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന 100 പേജിന്റെ സെയിൽസ് റിപ്പോർട്ട് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉപയോഗപ്പെടുത്താൻ സാധിക്കുമോ? അപ്പൊ വിഷ്വലൈസേഷൻ, നേരത്തെ ഭൂപതി സാർ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ വിഷ്വലൈസേഷൻ നടക്കണം. അവർക്ക് പലതരത്തിലുള്ള ചാർട്ടുകളോ റിപ്പോർട്ടുകളോ ഒറ്റ ഒരു ഗ്രാഫിൽ ഒറ്റ നോട്ടത്തിൽ ഇതാണ് ഇന്നത്തെ സെയിൽസ് ഫിഗർ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇന്ന പ്രോഡക്റ്റിന്റെ നഷ്ടം ഇതാണ്, ലാഭം ഇതാണ്, ഇന്ന പ്രോഡക്റ്റിന്റെ മൂവ്മെന്റ് ഇതാണെന്ന് നോട്ടത്തിൽ, അതായത് ഒരു 3 സെക്കൻഡ് നോക്കുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഒരു അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റർക്ക് ഈ ഡാറ്റാ സയന്റിസ്റ്റ് കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഡാറ്റ വിവരണം വിഷ്വലൈസ് ചെയ്ത് അതിനനുസരിച്ച് തീരുമാനം എടുക്കാൻ സാധിക്കണം. അങ്ങനെ ആയിരിക്കണം MIS റിപ്പോർട്ട്. കുട്ടി ചോദിച്ചത് ഓക്കെ, അക്കാഡമിക്സിന്റെ ഭാഗമായി നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന വളരെ വലിയൊരു കടലിന്റെ, മുമ്പ് മോഹൻലാൽ സിനിമയിൽ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ സംഗീതമാകുന്ന അനന്തസാഗരത്തിന്റെ ഒരു മൂലയിലിരുന്ന് ഒരു ഗ്ലാസ് വെള്ളം കോരി കുടിക്കുന്നവർ മാത്രമാണ് നമ്മൾ. അപ്പൊ DBMS പഠിക്കുന്നു, അതിൽ 4 SQL കമാൻഡാണ് പഠിക്കുന്നത്. മാക്സിമം സെലക്ട് സ്റ്റാർ ഫ്രം ഇന്ന ഡാറ്റാ ബേസ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിൽ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവുക മാക്സിമം 2 ടേബിളിനെ ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കമാൻഡ് ആയിരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ ഒരു ഇപ്പൊ റീറ്റെയിൽ ഡാറ്റാബേസിന്റെ വോളിയം പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അവരുപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ഈ ഹൈപ്പർ മാർക്കറ്റിലെ ഡാറ്റാബേസിന്റെ വലുപ്പം എത്രയാണെന്ന് അറിയാമോ? 1200 ടേബിൾസ് ഉണ്ട് അവരുടെ ഡാറ്റാബേസിൽ, 1200. അതിലെ ഒരു ഏറ്റവും വലിപ്പം കുറഞ്ഞ ഡാറ്റാബേസിന്റെ വലുപ്പം എത്രയാണെന്ന് അറിയാമോ? 100 കോളംസ് മിനിമം. ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള 1200 ടേബിൾസിനെ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് അവർ മാനേജ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾക്ക് അനലിറ്റിക്സിന് വേണ്ടി ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ഡാറ്റ വരുന്ന മാർഗം നമുക്ക് എക്സ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാത്ത സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ കുട്ടി പഠിച്ചത്, അതായത് നമ്മൾ ഭാവിയിൽ ഒരു മോട്ടോർ ബൈക്കോ ഒരു മെഴ്സിഡീസ് ബെൻസ് കാറൊക്കെ ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ നമ്മളിപ്പോ സൈക്ലിംഗ് പഠിക്കുന്നു, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു പഴയ മാരുതി കാറിൽ ഡ്രൈവിംഗ് പഠിക്കുന്നു. ഇനി നമ്മളുടെ മുന്നിലുള്ളത് ജാഗ്വറും മെഴ്സിഡീസ് ബെൻസും ഒക്കെയാണ്. അതിലേക്ക് നമുക്ക് പോകാനായിട്ട് പഠിക്കുന്ന ചവിട്ടുപടിയായിട്ട് മാത്രമേ ഈ പറഞ്ഞ DBMSനെയും ഡാറ്റാ സ്ട്രക്ചർ പഠിച്ച ചെറിയ അറിവിനെയും കണക്കാക്കാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ. നേരത്തെ അമീൻ സാറ് പറഞ്ഞ വീണ്ടും ഞാൻ എടുത്ത് കോട്ട് ചെയ്യാണ്. ആ ഒരു ഇൻഫിനിറ്റി ആഴമുള്ള ഒരു കിണറിന്റെ പക്കത്തുനിന്ന് ഒരു കല്ലെടുത്ത് ഇട്ട് നോക്കിയാണ്. 1ാമത്തെ പടിയിൽ തട്ടിയപ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മൾ DBMSും SQLും പഠിച്ചത്. അത് വിചാരിച്ച് നമ്മളിപ്പോ കരുതി അതാണ് ഇതിന്റെ അവസാനം. എന്നല്ല, അടുത്ത ശബ്ദം നമ്മൾ കേൾക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ ഭൂപതി സാറിന്റെ ശബ്ദം കേട്ടപ്പോ തന്നെ നമ്മളൊക്കെ, ഞാൻ ഉൾപ്പെടെയുള്ള ആളുകൾ അന്തം വിട്ടുപോയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. കാരണം ഇതായിരുന്നു ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് എന്ന്. Is it Bhupati sir? So you can.
Of course, yeah, of course, it's correct. Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, of course. Yeah, because we are in institute like that. As Ziad sir told the words. Nowadays we are driving with like that Mark 800 something like that, because the situation is not like that nowadays. Okay, so always nowadays we are try to drive Jaguar, Audi, Pen, something like that. It's exactly one thing like that. We are in initial stage in data science. Okay, if you go anywhere, because just you have to, I already told you in the beginning of this session, I told you Google company, everybody know about that. Google, Netflix, it's an entertainment company. Okay, everybody know about that. Netflix just made, yeah, Netflix. After that, the lots of companies, Instagram, you know about the Instagram. Okay, the everyone company using that Python programming. So that means data science programming. Okay, but now what we do nowadays, just we are in the initial stage, not only in initial stage, just we are in very bottom level. Okay, so just you have to concentrate and consider. Okay, so just you have to always spend your time to learn about data science, because if you want to become that great one, we have to dedicate the more things. Okay, so if you want to become the data scientist, just always you should concentration what we have discussed. That means not only we discussed the tools. Okay, so I sure and yeah, that means like that Zian sir is told, the words are very, very true, like that. Yeah.
So we are ending the session. Jibin sir, are you ready to express the concluding remark? By that time, I can say that Leeds Venture Lab is a collaborative consortium of a lot of people, and we are very lucky to get Monzha Research Lab and Infinio Technology Solutions as industry partners to offer this data science. Actually, these two people, BOOPATHY sir and the background person who is hiding behind the entire program, Mr. JIBIN, he is a professor of MES Engineering, MES IMAT College. He is a visiting faculty to Kochi University, MG University and BIS Pilani. Presently, he is doing some research works. So anyways, these two guys are the masterminds behind this session. Actually, these two people are doing this 4 days activity only by my pressure as a voluntary activity. So I think BOOPATHY sir has a lot of links in almost all universities and prominent engineering colleges throughout Tamil Nadu. He is having very structured curriculum and training programs. So those who are interested, we can later connect. Those who are very serious to learn in detail, we can connect in that way also. So I have pleasure to connect these two brilliant, devoted guys, BOOPATHY and JIBIN, to all the candidates. If you connect back to our Telegram group, okay. മറ്റ് ആളുകൾക്ക് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ഒരു വാക്കിലെങ്കിലും ഭൂപതി സാറിനോടുള്ള ഗ്രാറ്റിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ചെയ്യാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, കാരണം പല ആൾക്കാർക്കും, എനിക്ക് പോലും, ഞാനിപ്പോ 30 വർഷമായിട്ട് കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് അധ്യാപകനായിട്ട് ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്ന ആളാണ്. എനിക്ക് പോലും ഭൂപതി സാറ് സംസാരിക്കുന്ന പല ഭാഷയും പല ടെക്നിക്കൽ ടെർമിനോളജീസും എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായിട്ടില്ല. അതൊരു യാഥാർത്ഥ്യമാണ്. കാരണം സംഗീതം പോലെ അനന്തമായിട്ടുള്ളൊരു സാഗരമാണ് ആ ഡാറ്റ സയൻസ്. അതിലെ ചെറിയൊരു കഷ്ണമാണ്, ഏറ്റവും കോംപ്ലക്സ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഭാഗത്തിന്റെ ഒരു ചെറിയ കഷ്ണമാണ് 4 ദിവസം നമ്മുടെ കൈവെള്ളയിലേക്ക് ഭൂപതി സാർ എത്തിച്ചു തന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പൊ അത് 2 സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അൽഗോരിതം പഠിച്ചു എന്ന് കരുതി നമ്മൾ ഡാറ്റ സയന്റിസ്റ്റ് ഓരോ ദിവസവും പുതിയ ടൂൾസും ടെക്നോളജീസും ഇതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ലോഞ്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളിപ്പോ പല കാര്യങ്ങൾക്കും പുതിയ ഓരോ ഗൂഗിളിന് വരെ ഭീഷണിയായിട്ട് കുറെ ടൂൾസും യൂട്ടിലിറ്റീസും അപ്ലിക്കേഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഇറങ്ങുന്നത് നമ്മൾ കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതിന്റെ എല്ലാം പിന്നിൽ ഡാറ്റ സയൻസ് തന്നെയാണ്.
Once again, sir, I have to share now the current technology behind of data science is open AI. That is ChatGPT. Just me, I have to within 1 minute I have complete my task, please.
Yes. By the time, please express your feedback, dear participants. It is a very good motivation for BOOPATHY and JIBIN sir.
Sir, it was a wonderful session. I am Sandra, studying PGDCA in Trivandrum LBS Center.
Yes. Go ahead, Sandra.
It was a wonderful session because it's a very encouraging session for us also, because we are getting hands-on experience through a live demonstration, we can clearly see what he's explaining in the window. We can see not only a voice explanation, we can see the audio, and he's clearly explained what is exactly the simple word, also what's the mean, the average. Likewise, he's explaining simple to advanced level, so it's a very useful session for students like us. So very much thank you for Bhupathy sir and also the coordinating persons behind it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
what Sandra told was exactly correct, because he's doing like anything, because he has a lot of things to convey we people. So he is taking that much risk. I am wondering that he is not tired after continuously speaking and showcasing all these hands-on things for 2 hours, 3 hours. There is no words to express thanks to Mr. Bhupathy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jibin sir, Aro chodichittunde Telegram group in the link on the share. One more thing, we would like to continue this group as such, and Bhupathy sir will act as the master of that group. He will share whatever new learnings, new practices, new technologies coming into data science, so we can grow it as a data science community in Kerala. So we invite Mr. Bhupathy to lead that group. Even today also, a lot of people are joining in that group. Okay, Bhupathy sir, I think you are waiting to present something. And
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Just a minute, sir. It's yeah. Actually, I have to show one the current technology of data science. The artificial intelligence is behind of data science as machine learning algorithm. Everybody know about that OpenAI. It's a new one company. Nowadays, it is
yes. At the end of this session, Jibin sir will be making use of that technology. You will not understand that.
Okay, sir. So that is that chat GPT. Just some outline only. Okay, so this is our hereafter. If the OpenAI company commercial this application in real time, the lots of employee will lay off. That means it consists of lots of features and facilities. Okay, so that is replace our world once again. Okay, so please.
Yes, even they are challenging Google also.
Yeah. Okay, so please like that. Okay, the chat GPT is also one of the real-time example for artificial intelligence. Okay, with integrated with data science and machine learning algorithms. Okay, the real-time example. The current one still now it's on developing mode, not still developed. Okay, like that. It is also just I have to express. Okay, please.
Yes. Every participant, please go through Chat GPT. It is an excellent. It is the next era of innovation.
Yeah.
Even we will not use Google, I think. So, Jibin sir, you can express the final words.
Yeah, okay.
Because everybody is getting more late, and now it is we have late by 40 minutes today.
Yeah. I hope everyone has enjoyed this workshop on fundamentals of data.
Your voice is very feeble. Can you speak louder?
Yeah, okay, sir. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this workshop on fundamentals of data science. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all of you for taking time to attend and participate in this wonderful 4 days workshop. And I would like to especially thank to Mr. Bhupathy sir, who shared his expertise and knowledge over the past few days. Actually, I think the first 4 days he was there in Coimbatore. Then last 2 days, I think he's from Tanjavur, right, sir?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Yeah, always he's traveling, and the
first day he was in Kochi.
Yeah, the day before the workshop he was in Kochi. Then he traveled to Coimbatore. yeah, in his busy schedule also, he handled the sessions in a very interesting way. And also I would like to say that it's a joint initiative of this workshop. This 4-day workshop is a joint initiative of Monzha Research Labs, Infinio Technology Solutions, and Leeds Venture Lab, and the Computer Association Department of Engineering, SSM Polytechnic Tirur, then MES College Marampally, and the Meta Valley TPI, Kochi. And I also would like to mention some names. RIYAS Sir, General Manager KKEM, Kerala Knowledge Economic Action, who agreed to come, but due to some busy schedule, he was not able to participate. Then Dr. AJIMS Mohammed, Principal of MES College Marampally. Then ABDUL NASAR, KAIPANCHERRY, Principal of SSM College, SSM Polytechnic, Tirur. Then REGIMON Abraham, Executive Vice President of Leeds Venture Lab. And also MUSFIR, the Student Secretary of Computer Engineering Association, SSM Polytechnic Tirur. Yeah, MUSFIR. Yeah, he was the man behind this live streaming for all these 4 days in YouTube. Then Ali C. Chelat, Staff Advisor, ETech Community, Emerging Technology. Yeah, it's another community, Emerging Technology Learning Community, and I thank him. Then, and also I would like to thank my friend Siad Sir, Honorary Secretary, Leeds Venture Lab, for his effort. And also I would like to thank the Jerry Sabu, who designed all these posters and these digital contents, and Manna, Ashrin, and Munir for their support in conducting this webinar. And as we conclude this workshop, I hope that everyone has gained a deeper understanding and appreciation for data science. This workshop has provided a foundation for further learning and exploration in this field. Once again, I thank you all for being a part of this wonderful experience. I wish all the best for your future endeavors in data science. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhupathy sir. Thank you, dear
sir.
all participants.
Thank you, sir.
We must meet through the Telegram group.
Sure, sir.
And we must share at least monthly, once or twice. Bhupathy sir will find time to join our participants at least for 1 hour or half an hour at least. We can have a discussion forum, those who are interested to continue their career in data science. As well as today's chief guest, Anwar Amin sir, need as many number of data science candidates because he is running a big company. They are engaging in exclusively in data analytics. They need a lot of talented professionals. Last month, I have been participating in an interview for them to recruit data scientist trainees. Actually, I will share a wonder that we have selected 3 candidates out of 50 candidates who are with the background MCA, MBA, everything. But after thorough investigation and analysis, the company has shortlisted 3 candidates. They are, one is chemistry graduate, the other one is physics graduate. I personally interacted with them. How comes you selected by like this? Because they told that during my studies in a parallel college studying distant education physics in Calicut University, I learned about data science, and after completing BSc course, I went to a 6-month data science course in a private center. So he performed well, more than a BSc MSc candidate. So that is the capacity of individuals nowadays. So BTech computer science is not a mandatory to become a data scientist. Please understand that. Thank you very much. Once again, we will meet again, Bhupathy sir.
Sure, sir.
We will meet in person.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good night to all. Thank
Good
you,
night.
JIBIN sir. Thank you, MUSFIR.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good night, Santra. You must become a data scientist. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.